there was this family that moved into this old house. It was like really old, and they didn't know that it was haunted, and so they just moved right in. And one day, the mom is home alone, and she hears footsteps in the attic above her head, and she's like, "Who's up there?" And then she starts to investigate. She goes upstairs, and she sees that all of the floorboards are like squeaking and moving, and she's like, "What is going on?" And then she sees this one spot right here where the floorboard is like moving by itself, and she's like, "What the hell?" So she gets out her hammer, and she starts to like tap on the floorboard to see if anything is underneath it. And when she does that, she hears a knock from inside the wall. So then she calls her husband, and she's like, "You have to come home right now." And he's like, "Why? What's wrong?" And she's like, "I don't know. I think something's in the house." And he's like, "Don't be stupid. There's nothing in the house." But then when he gets home, he starts to investigate too. He starts to like look around and see what's going on, and he even like brings a camera to try to like see if he can get any footage of anything. Meanwhile, their son is in his room playing video games, and he hears all this commotion, and he comes out to see what's going on, and he sees his parents standing in the middle of the living room with a camera. And he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And then they tell him, "We think the house is haunted." And then he's like, "Let me show you something." So he takes them back to his room, and he shows them that his door has AI/A and B, his bed is moving by itself. And so then they're like, "Oh my God, we have to get out of this house." But it's too late, because now the ghosts are starting to move stuff by themselves. Like they're moving pictures off the walls, they're moving furniture. And then the mom goes into the kitchen to get a glass of water, and the glass cabinet, the upper cabinet, like the door opens by itself, and she screams. And then they all run out of the house, and they call the Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters come, and they're like, "Yeah, your house is haunted." And they're like, "We know." And the Ghostbusters are like, "We can't help you." And they're like, "We know." So then the Ghostbusters leave, and they're like, "What are we going to do?" And they're like, "I don't know." And then they all start crying. The end.